YelloStar.
Yeah. Bad guys in the building. I told you I'm the life for the party. Why your guys want they try to lick that beat? BTN don't go, make me want to hack. So give me them side, Jolo Maggie. Mommy see I no be liquor spender. I go it loader that legal tender. I'm thinking how we met is not coincidental. I can make a life just a little. Le pédou est magique, et fini les chauffes.
Turn it up. Stream the best collection of music on Music Time with no data costs.
Everywhere you go, MTN.
Welcome to the Hub. It's a wonderful day to learn, and our contestants are here with representatives of the Berklee College of Music, Boston.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's Jason Camilli. It's great to be here with you from the Office of Global Initiatives at Berklee. I'm here with my partner, Ray Soul, and an amazing group of artist educators from Berklee College of Music in Boston. We have a new coach with us today, another professor from our voice department, another Berklee alumna, a multi-Grammy Music Educator nominee, somebody who has performed at the Apollo, Showtime at the Apollo. She's performed with incredible artists. And again, just a joy to work with somebody that I feel is going to bring a great, perspective as well to your work. Welcome, Miss Michelle Mungo.
Hello, everybody. I'm looking forward to working with you. Your videos are super awesome.
So today, what Ray and I have been doing, we've been going through, and we know that there's a few of you in the group that have not had feedback from our coaches. So today we'd like to focus on 4 of the contestants in the program, including Gideon, Jesse, Rael, and Storm. So Gideon, Jesse, Rael, and Storm. And we'll go in that order. And we're just going to go through. What we'd like to do is play the video from each of the artists, and then provide feedback and open it up for a dialogue. So for the artists that were playing your video, please feel free to come forward, ask questions of the coaches, and hopefully if we do this really well, we'll maybe spend about 40 minutes doing this as we go 10 minutes on each of the artists, and then we can leave some room at the end for just general questions. So for those of you, again, this is a great time. Be thinking of what are the questions that you would like to ask any of these coaches. If you're hearing feedback that you think applies to you, that you would like to dig in more, this is a great time to do it. How does that sound? Thumbs up? Cool?
Tell me what it is, but I don't for it. How I would shopping my baby, no child. They want to spoil out my video.
Gideon, you were wonderful. You had so much swagger, man. You just, had so much swagger. And I loved your movement. I just want, and I love your high notes. Your upper register is fabulous. Just really great tone, nice delivery. So as I said last time, we're all storytellers, and so the main objective is to tell the story. But if the listener can't understand your lyrics, then Houston, we have a problem. So keep working on diction. And you were looking down, even though you had the sunglasses on, that can be a super cool look, but you have to make sure that you don't shut the audience out with that. So even with that, with some of the other contestants, I noticed last time, you're looking down sometimes. So make sure that your head is a little higher, that, everybody can feel your energy from looking up.
Thank you very much. I'll take notes of it. Well, how can one vocally, how can you vocal clarity? Let me use that word, because of late my voice has been kind of shady.
Your voice is your instrument. A piano, like the hands, your hands are, your body is the player, and then you play the instrument when you're playing piano or saxophone or another instrument. You are both the instrument and the player, so you have to ensure that you're taking care of it by getting enough rest. I don't care how fabulous your range is, how great your voice is, how splendiferous everything is. If you don't get enough rest and if you don't hydrate, then that can cause problems with fatigue, and it'll show up in your performance.
Oh my gosh, second place. What? Wow. So your voice is astounding. You immediately just drew me right in. Sometimes I have difficulty understanding your lyrics. Maybe you were speaking another language on some of them. But he is, right?
Pidgin English.
He's
Pidgin English.
He's singing in English?
Oh, no.
Pidgin English.
Then he's got to work on the diction.
Amazing. Well, the English that I did understand is like, what in the world? I think I gathered maybe there's like you have to fight for what you believe in or something. I was just so encouraged by the passion that delivered by that. But you want to be careful. You want to be careful to not tense and strain during the climax on your performances, because sometimes this allows your pitch to falter, and then in your climax it comes off as if you're yelling. You don't want to do that, right? You want to always present a well-controlled environment so that your entire performance is controlled, even though it's passionate, even though it's climactic, even though you have a various amount of dynamics. You want to be well controlled and ensure that your voice is lasting as well. We'll go back to what we said with Gideon as far as ensuring that you have a good warm-up routine, so your muscles are relaxed, your voice is agile, it's fluid, you have lots of liberation to go to those high places you want to go. Also, you want to sing your words for sound. Like for instance, I think you said the word fight. It was like fight, something you did, right? Even though the word fight is spelled F-I-G-H-T, you want to sing it for its phonetic sound, F-A-U-H. Fight, Y-T, fight. That way, if you're executing your embellishment on an open vowel, you're free to just fight, whatever you want to sing, right? But yes, your performance, oh my gosh. If I was in that audience, I would have been on my feet like, sing! Oh my gosh! But you just want to make sure you're taking proper care of your voice as well too. Loud is not always better. You definitely don't want to yell because all your muscles strain. You don't want that to happen. You want to aim to keep your muscles in their normal position always, no matter what register, what range you're singing. But amazing job, amazing job.
I just want to ask, for somebody like me that have a very cracky voice, I think I have my voice kind of distorted. I know so, because I know I have some kind of distorted voice. So I don't know what is the thing for me to do better to get my voice better and to have better sound.
Well, I wouldn't say that your voice is distorted. I wouldn't say that at all. That may be your perception of it. You just have to, as Nichelle and all of us said, you have to learn how to conserve, do some vocal warm-ups and sing on all different spectrums, loudly and then softly, fast and slow. There needs to be a balance of everything. And so if there's only, think of a day, if there's only sunshine, or the weather. If there's only sunshine and no rain, then you don't necessarily appreciate the sunshine and, the other way around. So there needs to be a balance.
I promise I'm going to work on that because it's so sweet to have top
musicians, top vocal coach to tell you what they know is just so nice. Man, guys, I'm so happy. In fact, I've not been happy these few days, but to tell you the truth, today is so sweet for me. The lectures just revived me.
YelloStar.
Susu is fine.
No, she's not crying, oh. But we are watching cartoon. Ask grandma, I'm the one that used to take care of Yabo that time. Take your time.
They cry, oh, daddy, oh, daddy, oh.
I will call you back. Your daddy is calling.
Explore without limits. Turn it up on MTN, the reliable data network.
Everybody say.
We sat the contestants down for the diary sessions. This is how it went.
Hi, I am May from Oiza and May, and I'm feeling a little weird considering that I'm here alone and my sister is not here. But I mean, aside from that, I'm good. Between me and Oiza, I think there's a difference in character, like how we behave. I dance a lot more. I'm always jumpy. Oiza is a lot more playful. She's taller than me a bit, and there are like things I can go into her eyes are closer to her nose, her mouth is smaller. But those things, even if I describe them to you, you won't know except you like stay with us and then you now start knowing the differences. So off the bat, if you look at my hand, I don't have a birthmark. May has one, I think on her right hand, like a small birthmark. My tooth is also broken. Her teeth are fine. I'm fatter than her. David na my guy now. That one is standard something. It's my dude. He reminded me of someone that I was in a band with when I was in school. So that's pretty much where the connection came. And he wanted to learn how to play the guitar and I could play. And when we were first 6 that got into the house and I was the only person that could play at the time. He was not cool. I know him. We've been gisting. We've been hanging out. He was among the first 6. So the first 6 of us were really close in the beginning. That's why whenever you ask me who I'm close to in this house, I'll always tell you, in terms of girls, I'll always tell you Freeborn, because Freeborn was the first person I bonded with for a week. Same thing with Storm and David. But it's just that me and Storm have a lot more in common than me and David, because David is very quiet and Storm talks. So that's just about it. So aside from that, me and Storm are cool. Storm is my guy. It's not like there's anything that's happening.
Okay, so talking about my friendship with Rael, and if I had known her before now, being honest, no. I mean, I met her here on the day of, the audition, the nationals, right? This fine woman just says hi, and I'm like, okay, hi, and that's it, And then she comes like, oh, you're from Jos, right? And I stay in Jos, and that's how we just connected, from there. So yeah, that was, beginning of the friendship basically, and she's somehow like me, she's reserved, she doesn't make friends like that too.
If David and I were to do a song, it'd probably have like a Fuji vibe, because he's supposed to be teaching me Yoruba, so that would be work towards the Fuji side of things. I write relatable stuff. I can write about anything, so I really am not particular when it comes to genres, because I know I'm flexible in that sense. So if I was going to do a song with Storm, I'll probably do a song that was what he was more comfortable with, because he is comfortable doing certain things. I can write a song about the chair. It doesn't really matter to me, to be honest, but he's particular about his sound. So I'll probably do what he would be comfortable with.
This relationship should move, not in another way, but positively, because you meet people are gates, people are ladders, and meeting her, I realized that she has a lot that I can learn from. Likewise, I have so much that she can learn from.
To vote for Oiza and Mihi, text vote 014 to 50061 on any MTN or 9 mobile line.
YelloStar.
Last week, in fact, I almost lost it, Lots of mixed feelings. Was I loved? Was I not loved? Does my fan out there, do they love me? Do they feel me? Would they vote for me? Would they help me cross over to the next phase of the competition? Now person will be like, say, the vora, last, they call Pakagi and discharge. We were brought out for elimination, finally. And then it dawned on me that, man, people love me for the outside. They feel me, So the thing shocked me, it shook my leg. Considering this whole experience to a very large extent, I feel somewhat disappointed. Like, I feel like I have failed the people who truly care about me, who love me, who have been there for me. But like I said, it's a competition. It is what it is. I don't be my clear eye. I just want to enter probation. You understand? Sometimes some of all these fights, don't be physical power. If you just come, give everybody heat, everybody clear way for you. People are talented. And it's a competition, so people will judge. The judges are there to criticize you. They might like your flow, they might not like your flow. So left to me, I feel I did what I was supposed to do, even though I still think there were some parts I didn't particularly do well. And in fact, this has been the first time I have ever done something like this. I've never had any experience about anything like this whatsoever. I wish to actually win this prize so as to make this whole story a complete journey, a total package. But still, if I don't make it, I hope you guys don't lose your hope in me. I still be the boy who get the sauce, I get the yam, I get the sauce. Now only fuck to take shop the yam and sauce, now I know day. So now make we they do this thing they do, they follow up, you understand? So I just want to say thank you to all of una. Now not too much, because if not be when I did the answer, I don't get one person will be like, say if he votes, give me, make me do the show. You understand?
Turn it up with the YelloStar contestants on Instagram at MTN_YelloStar, on Twitter at MTN YelloStar, and on Facebook, MTN YelloStar. These sessions aren't just for the contestants alone. If you want to learn with the contestants, visit and subscribe to our YouTube channel, MTN YelloStar.